Well, my name is Katiria, and I've been a colorist, hairstylist for about 24 years. And I knew from the moment I did my first braid, I was 7 years old, that I screamed and said, I'm gonna be a beautician. Now, growing up in a Hispanic community, textured hair is considered bad hair. And so once I completed beauty school, I just always wanted to take that stigma away. I didn't think it was fair. I didn't think it was right, just because they lacked the education on caring for textured hair. All of a sudden you have bad hair, and going into beauty salons, they kind of really made you feel like you had bad hair with the tugging and the pulling, and you need this, you need a relaxer, you need a conditioner, you need a deep treatment.
Right.
So when I started working with Dickie over at Hair Rules, that's when I stopped relaxing. So that's when I fell in love with learning what products I need to nourish my natural hair. And it just took off from there.
Right.
I even did, my godmother worked in a salon in Washington Heights, and I would go there and teach them what I was learning. So this was like young me. I barely knew anything. I was like 23, 24 years old.
You look like you're 23 now.
Thank you. And that's where that took off. And that was a goal of mine. I always wanted to say, I'm going to go to all the Spanish salons and teach them how to really take care.
Right.
It was always an ambition to spread the love and spread the knowledge.
But what's so beautiful is that
Versatile.
Our hair is so versatile. We can do the silky straight. We
Right.
can do with the silk press, right?
Right.
And you don't even need the relaxer for that now, right?
Exactly.
And mold our hair into any shape we need it to be. We can manipulate our curls to be what we want our curls to be as well.
Mm-hmm.
But then also our curl in its most natural, raw form, to me, has been the most underrated
Right.
thing today, because it's like that DNA coil. It's the zigzag, it's the S, it's the...
Yes, and I love that one head of hair can tell your whole lineage.
There we go. Heritage.
Yes. It's like, I always say the left side is your mom, the right side is your dad, the back side is your grandmother, then your great grandmother. So we have everyone in our hair.
Yes.
Different textures. And when I'm styling women, I always tell them, consider where you have the tightest curls or the looser curls, the puffy curls, and use products that target that texture. We have 5 different textures in one head of hair. So, on one side of your hair, you can use mousse. On the other side, you use gel. On the hairline, you use something a little bit, stronger.
What would you want to tell your adolescent self, like your 8-year-old self, what you know today? What would you go back and tell her?
I would tell her, because, oh God, I put my hair through the ringer. So I would tell her that you don't have to look like everyone else. And I think that was very hard on me, trying to fit in. I already had darker skin. I was already the tallest. I had the frizziest hair, the biggest hair, so fitting in does not necessarily mean looking like the next person, looking like your peers. Right. You can have natural and still have dreads. You can be natural and still wear braids and have color, and none of that signifies that you're not natural.
Right. Right. No, I love that. I love that. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I hope we
really
see each other again.
We will.
Looking
we
forward
will.
to it.
All right.
Thank
care.
you. Bye.